Welcome to the channel, guys. Go ahead and leave a like and subscribe if you enjoy the video or whatever, or you want to stay up to date on new videos. Today we have the Metatactical MX-1. As you can see there, it says Metatactical. And so when you get this, you pretty much just get the chassis. You have to order the mag holder separate, but we've got that on there. This is just an old M-lock polyester section that I have, right? Polymer, my fault. And yeah, we've got our Glock 19 in here with a show clear. Yeah, we've got a Glock 19 in here. We can just lock the slide open. Gen 5, along with a Glock 34 barrel. Let me see. Yeah, so it's like a 6-inch barrel, threaded. I think it's like 5.85, but then it's like 6.06 if I'm right with the thread on there. And it's a Glock 34 barrel, so it does exceed the slide. You may or may not be able to see there, but let me see. I'd have to rotate it. Drop that. And so here you can kind of see where the slide ends and the rest of the barrel keeps going, and then you have the charging handle, and then we have the suppressor connected. It's pretty dark, but and yeah, so we have a rugged suppressor can here, a ROVY whatchamacallit, illuminator, and it's the 4-in-1. So yeah, there you go. And I think you can rotate it and only just get the green laser. There we go. So that's cool. We've got the tape switch on there. Let me just frame this again. Sweet. So we've got the tape switch on there, and I had it faced backwards towards me, but since trial, I ended up facing it outwards so that my thumb's not just snatching at this cable right here. I went ahead and knotted the cable up just a little bit. It's pretty short, so I don't think this is going to be getting caught on anything. I would probably like zip tie this down maybe to this M-lock section, but I don't want anything to impede like the barrel or the charging handle to impede the cable, so I'm just gonna leave it on the exterior. We also got the iron sights. If you've seen a couple of my shorts, I had started this build out with just the iron sights. The AR iron sights, and you can kind of see through them there, so we can kind of see through our red dot as well as our iron sights if necessary, if the red dot goes down. And yeah, man, this is it. This is peak, bro, like for real. The MP7 at home, I would say. I mean, what else does it look like? It is unique. There's a couple other builds, you know, you can get Ronies or, what is that? Fab Defense. Yeah, they have something that kind of looks like this. Never seen it with a can in there. But you end up taking these screws out here, and where else? Oh, and you end up taking these M-lock screws out, and you can split from the seam here. There's a seam right about there, and you can kind of, once you take those screws out, split the two pieces of the chassis from each other, and there's going to be these polymer notches that hang on to the metal shroud. So we have gotten rid of the metal shroud that typically surrounds this outport, and the reason being is that you can get a thin enough can on. It's just whether while the gun is cycling, you'll be able to have some barrel clearance. So to explain a bit more, when the Glock reciprocates backwards after pulling a shot, let's go ahead and lock this back. You'll kind of see that the barrel needs to tilt and have enough space. So let's see if I can get this on camera. So you have a little bit of space here, right? So if I rack the charging handle back, as you can see, the barrel rises and falls. And that's just the way the Glock is. So you see it be pretty much more extreme once you have a can on the end. So there you go. And now I got it locked. And so with the metal shroud, there was just not enough space. And so when I tried it with the shroud, I tried some dummy rounds and just tried racking the slide a couple times to see what the general clearance was. And it wouldn't go home when I would hit the slide release. It was actually wedged into the metal shroud that had came with the chassis. So now that we got rid of the metal shroud, again, by pulling those screws out, pulling the screws out of the M-lock, taking the M-lock off, and then splitting the chassis down the seam, yeah, you can just go ahead and take the shroud off if you want. Now, the question would be shooting this without the shroud. I mean, at your own risk, pretty much. What protects me from needing the shroud is having the can on there in general. And so we're going to let the slide release go. And so, yeah, we showed clear already. Sweet. So looking down here at the front of the weapon, you can't see a lot of space. I'd probably need to get like a light or something, but you can kind of see the charging handle here. So the charging handle rests in between the Glock slide and the suppressor, and so it just rests above the barrel just naturally. If I take the suppressor off, it'll allow more space for the charging handle to go forward in its natural position, and thus enabling one to flip the folding brace here. But you need enough space to lift up the folding brace or press it up, and the charging handle is completely in the way. So with this setup, so far until the Gen 2 comes out, with a Picatinny adapter, that way you don't have to sit there and buy their own braces. You can just put on whatever you want, but whatever. Besides that, this is a really cool setup. Yeah, I really can't even get it off out of the gun so far because I need to get the suppressor off. It's freaking carbon locked on there. But honestly, it looks so freaking cool. Like, like it's staying on there, dudes. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, we're there. Oh yeah. So we've got our red dot here. I'm gonna go ahead and show the red dot. There we go. Let me dim that out a little bit. A little more. Oh, that's too much, too dim. But you can kind of see it getting brighter here. Here, let me line that up. There we go. Boop, boop, boop. All right, cool. And then we got the green laser. There you go. So I haven't zeroed the red dot. The irons are good enough for right now. I'll take this on another range trip. And then, yeah, man, this thing is freaking balling. This thing is balling. Sheesh. Sheesh, man. Man, we did that. We did that, boy. We did that. So yeah, with this ROVY VOD, you do get your IR. Plenty of reviews on this. You get your IR flashlight, IR laser. You can buy like a freaking diffuser cap for the front. We're not going that all out. If I'm shooting beyond like 100 yards in the dark or 50 yards in the dark, I'm probably going to be using some type of thermal. But yeah, guys, what do you guys think, man? I know this shit's cool. Man, I know this shit's cool. So like, if you don't rock with this, you can hate all you want, bro. Drink that haterade, bro, because like, sheesh, this thing's clean. This thing is clean, dude. Holy Holy, yeah, so just the chassis, and if you got a Glock laying around, you know what I'm saying, you can just throw it in one of these. As far as being a backpack gun, I mean, not, okay, let's talk about like a typical Jan Sport backpack gun. It will fit. Now, but not with the suppressor, or at least not without being able to fold the brace. If I fold the brace first and then pull the charging handle back, throw in the can, then the brace won't fold back over because it needs to clear this charging handle, because the charging handle is not all the way home. As you can see, there's a slight gap here, and that gap is an exact relation between what the suppressor is pretty much pushing the charging handle back with. So it's the same amount of space. You can fit it in the backpack, but then flipping the brace back out, it's like, I tried it, dude. It's like, it's a pain in the ass. So a Picatinny back of some sort. Just literally you gotta just make this Picatinny, and then, you know, I mean, it probably would have been more expensive, especially since they're trying to ship these out. So like, they can ship them out exactly from the warehouse with just these two lugs, and they just replace the lugs, and they probably have a bunch of boxes that have the exact model that you want. So they knew what they were doing. It's fine. It's sturdy. It's super freaking sturdy. You could, bro, like, you could caveman something with this, dude. You can do some caveman stuff with this thing. Yeah, just that alone. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, man, sheesh, man, hold up. I'm going to show you the light again. Yeah, we got the laser in there too, but you can't see it very well on camera. Let me see if I can. Yeah, a little bit. Nah, the green laser gets drowned out by that white light, but let's see. Yeah, man, sheesh. So I will be taking this out to the range, and we'll be getting some shots off. So yeah, let me know what you guys think, and go ahead and subscribe to the channel, guys. Peace out.